I don't know who he.
Welcome back to another episode of Sports Dan Podcast. I'm your host, John the Hooker. You see Romell, so you know we're here to talk ball. College football season is over, and transfer portal season has now concluded. Um, for you, who were your transfer portal winners?
All right, so it's easy to start off. LSU is obviously number one with Lane Kiffin, the Portal King, as he self-proclaimed himself to be. Well, LSU got Sam Levitt. You got Eugene Wilson from Florida. You added your former edge rushers and Prince Will from Ole Miss. You got Jordan Sheehan to protect your blindside quarterback. J.C. Brown. LSU's gotten a ton of guys from the portal and a lot better positions than they were last season with Brian Kelly. I expect LSU to be very, very formidable. They should have natty expectations. And it sucks to give him that title in year one of this, but like
No,
you got guys that's like draft ready. Like this is literally natty or nothing with this roster. So they like Lane has to hit this. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people they're probably gonna give this team the benefit, like
no,
some
no,
grace.
no, no,
No, some people will
no.
probably give this team some grace. Some people will probably will.
No,
Me
they
personally,
don't. I'm not LSU,
you
bro.
know,
LSU,
I hope
LSU
not.
gave Lane 60 mil, 40 to 60 mil to make this roster work,
No, I know that's
brother.
what I'm saying, but there's
Yes,
gonna be some people that will maybe try to give this team some grace. You know how some analysts are. There are people out there who will try to
yes,
give this roster some grace in year one, but like there's no excuse. This roster from head up to the literally to the quarterback all the way down to the janitor. This is literally a natty freaking roster, man. It's plain and
yes.
simple. You gotta win the natty this year or next year. Not even next year. It has to be this year, low key, because Levitt and Cian and all of them. This is their last year basically of eligibility.
Yes.
So yeah, this is natty or nothing for them. Another winner I have is Penn State. Penn State. They hired Iowa State's head coach. He brought his damn near half his roster came with him to the Nittany Lions. So I think Penn State should be a lot more better post James Franklin era. I think that Penn State should be a lot more formidable. Matt Campbell took Rico, he took Carson Henson, and he took most of his receiving core. So I think that Penn State should be a lot more better in terms of the transfer portal. Another winner I'm gonna say, I thought Ohio State actually made some pretty good moves. They got some receivers to
Yeah.
replace Tate. Got a lot of Bama recruits transfers. They got two Bama, one defensive tackle from Bama, an edge. You got one of the freshman DBs from Georgia. He was a
Mm.
freshman. He was a really really good freshman. Didn't get a lot of playing time, but in practice he was a dog, really good player. Um, Ohio State made some really good moves to replace some key guys. So Ohio State's number three for me. Number four, I gotta have Virginia Tech at number four. I think James Franklin, he's doing his little rebuild with Virginia Tech. I think Tech will be a lot more better. He got a lot of guys from Penn State actually. A few kids from Penn State joined him. So I think Virginia Tech should be a lot better, a lot more improved. In my opinion, I'm gonna say this right now. I think James Franklin and Virginia Tech can win the ACC. It's not
Okay.
crazy. It's not crazy. It's not crazy to say. You look at
Okay.
their schedule. I can pull up the schedule right now. I can tell you right now. With it,
No,
with
no. I,
even though Clemson is back, I think Clemson is back. They made some good transfer moves. I still think that Tech has a very very easy schedule. I'm gonna take a look at it real quick. But yeah, that's my six winners for the transfer portal.
okay. For me, LSU. We we already knew how good LSU is and what Lane Kiffin does in the portal. Okay, cool. Um, another team, uh, Ole Miss retaining key guys like Keywan Lacey and hopefully getting Trinidad Chambers for another year will be very, very key in their department. Um, I'll say Slick, Oregon. You set up your future. You got Dylan Raiola coming in after Dante Moore said he was going to return. Dylan's like, yeah, I'm staying. Like, I don't care if I have to be the backup for a year. And I think that does numbers because Oregon gonna go crazy in the transfer portal next year because
Right.
they can already say, oh, we already got a veteran quarterback. You don't got to worry about who's throwing the football or how things will be played. Like we got our guy and he's gonna put up numbers. And another team, I'm surprised you didn't say this team, but Miami. I think Miami got Damon. Miami got
Oh
Damon
yeah, they
Wilson
got
from
I totally
Missouri.
forgot. Yeah, the Duke quarterback got his he got
They got a
granted to
settlement.
leave.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got a
he got granted to
settlement. So they
leave.
got him. He threw for 4,000, almost 4,000 yards at Duke. Imagine what he finna do now.
Mm,
And
that's
and,
true.
and, and, and thing is, he got his leading wide receiver coming with him. So you got that Malachi Tony, Mark Fletcher. Like, come on. And then that if that Miami defense was young, plus you got Moton, the defense tackle to return. Come on, bro. You can't beat that. I think Miami has done some really good things. And I think that this transfer portal it showed us a lot about certain teams. And I think that we'll see how these transfer portal additions help their teams, or some of them might not even play as much as you thought they would. So we're gonna see about that for sure. Um, for you, what's one team you feel like just didn't do enough in the portal for you?
So for losers, I had Bama number one. Bama lost a ton of guys. I didn't think they really. And poor Justin. Shout out Justin. Yeah, I don't think Bama did a lot in the portal. Honestly, they lost more good players. Like they lost a lot of good guys to Ohio State. A few guys left for Texas. Like Horton left. I don't know. I just feel like Bama's gonna take another slip again this year. I don't really think that they're gonna be as formidable as they used to be, and I think we're gonna witness, the collapse of like this pro not collapse, but this like downward
Yeah,
spiral of this program. Like I
yeah,
don't think like programs have money now. And I'm not saying like Bama used. I mean, we're all saying it, but like Bama used to be like this powerhouse money team pre NIL. They used to get away with anything. They were like the gauntlets. And now as NILs happen, you got the Ohio States, the Texas, Indianas, Oregon's, Georgia's. Like their NIL bag like they're getting money. These programs are getting money.
yeah,
And people in you go to Bama now, yes, it's Alabama, of course. But at the end of the day, these kids, these recruits, these transfers, they care about money more than anything.
yeah. Fast.
So like and Bama doesn't have that type of flavor that they had with Saban.
Yeah, fast. Yeah,
So I
fast.
think Bama's definitely number one in terms of losers. Number two, I had Florida State. Oh, actually, no.
Yeah, I
Florida
have.
State was third. Yeah, Florida State.
I
I
have
did. I
Florida.
had Iowa
I
State
have
too.
Florida
Because
State.
you did okay. I had Iowa State too because like I said, Matt Campbell took half his roster with them.
Yeah,
Literally took half his roster with the Penn State. So I think that that sucks. You take half your roster is gutted. So they didn't get a lot of guys coming. I mean, they got a few, obviously got guys coming in, but not a lot of key mark guys. So I think Iowa
uh,
State will be a bit of a down spill for the next year until like a actual competent players come in. Don't think they'll be as good as they have been in the Big 12 in the coming year. Number three, like you said, Florida State. You know, and Florida State, man, like the story they had last year, just collapse. And I don't know, man. I just it's either win or go home, man.
no, they no Mike Norvell for Florida State. Mike Norvell first 4 weeks are his entire year's evaluation because if those first 4 weeks, if he doesn't do anything in the first 4 weeks, he's
He's gone. Yeah,
we're,
he's gone.
we're
It's
gonna
over.
see breaking news. Florida State has fired Mike Norvell, so that's one team for sure that didn't do a lot in the transfer portal, in my opinion. Uh, one team that I feel like that didn't do a lot that are banking on young guys. And I think that in today's league, you got to bank on older guys as well. USC. I think USC didn't do a lot in the portal to where those guys they're just relying on freshmen and like yeah you can win regular season some regular season games but when it comes postseason time and you're trying to make it there yeah like I feel like they just didn't do enough. Um, and also a team that I actually enjoyed watching last year, but I know they needed some more oomph behind it. Oklahoma. I
Go
think
ahead.
Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma. If Oklahoma went out and got an X receiver, I feel like they would make things a lot more smoother for John Mateer and that offense. Because at time that offense didn't look great. I think that what can help them, what would have been an X receiver, and they didn't go out and get that. I think for what Oklahoma has done, they still gonna have a good defense. Shout out to Brent Venables, but I think that offense is the main key that is holding them back. I think that they didn't do enough to suffice those inefficiencies that they were having last season to come in this season to be like, okay, they improved a lot in that department.
Uh, Also, real quick,
Ooh.
another team I had or a loser was Auburn. Auburn.
I
I
can't
don't
say
listen.
that.
I do like Brennan Brown. I mean Brennan Brown, Byron Brown. I think Byron's gonna be a really good quarterback for Auburn, but it doesn't. They lost Singleton. You lost
Yeah.
Cam Coleman. You lost a good amount of your defensive guys. Your Auburn's defense was actually great last season. It wasn't
It
even
was
like the defense was
good.
bad. The
It was
offense was
good.
poor. You know what I'm saying? You're led by what's that kid's name? What's that
Jackson
kid's name?
Arnold?
Yes. So like that didn't help you. Then your 5 star goes to Ole Miss. So like, I think Byron Brown, he's gonna be a decent. He's gonna be a good quarterback for Auburn, but it doesn't include the fact that you lost 36 players.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't. I think Auburn's up there. And one last winner, Oklahoma State will be my sleeper to win the Big 12 next season.
Okay.
Oklahoma State, they have 50 new players signed on. You got you got the North Texas quarterback. You got Drew. He was I believe top 3 transfer quarterback project in the top 100. I think it was top
Yeah.
3. I have to check. But they got 50 new guys coming in. So like this is a whole different new team. Brand new
Yeah.
team, brand new coach. I think I have Oklahoma State as my sleeper to win the Big 12 next season. And they can do it. Texas Tech is still obviously number 1, but I think Oklahoma State definitely will be on the come up in the next year.
Okay. Um, Give me a way too early top five.
Way too. We're going to order, right? Like five, one to
No,
five.
we can do no order.
I
We can
about
do
to
no
say
order.
okay. I mean, I'll go in order. So number 5, I'm gonna go. Number 5, I'm gonna go Georgia 5. Sorry, Georgia fans.
That's
Please don't be
cool.
mad at me. 5 Georgia. Um, 4. I'm gonna go Ohio State.
Ohio State with Georgia's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, actually, no, I messed it up. Sorry, guys, I messed it up. Redo. Scratch that. Sorry, y'all. All right, 5. I'm gonna go LSU.
Okay.
4, Georgia.
Okay.
3, gonna go Ohio State 3. 2, I'm gonna take Indiana 2,
Okay.
and then 1, I'm gonna go Texas. And it pains me because I just like take, but this they got Cam Coleman, Arch Manning. This is make or break for them. You
Yeah.
know how it's gonna be for the voters.
Yeah.
I gotta go with my gut. I think Texas will be the number 1 preseason poll. Um,
Okay.
but I think that's my top 5. And LSU, I juggle between LSU, Notre Dame, Texas Tech, Ole Miss for the 5. Well, it depends if Trinidad's gonna be playing or not for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
But it's hard for that 5th position because you don't know if because Notre Dame will be great. Indiana's gonna be coming back for vengeance next season after being left out of the playoffs. So I want to put them. I do want to put them 5, but like I said, like this LSU team is stacked. It's stacked. So I gotta put LSU 5 as much as I want to put Indiana. I mean Indiana, Notre Dame at 5. I gotta give LSU the nod. Um, but yeah, I got LSU for 5, Georgia 4, Ohio State 3, Indiana 2, Texas 1.
Okay. Um, Five. It's a mix of 3 teams. Not gonna lie. Ole Miss if Trinidad is playing. Ohio State, and then who would I want to say?
I mean, you got to
Uh,
put. I think honestly,
LSU.
for a lot of people, you got to put Ohio State in that top 5. Because you still have JJ, you still have Sand, you still have like Like there's still players on that squad, even though they're losing a ton of defensive players. They're still getting like good transfers coming in though.
I'm not gonna lie. The one thing that's gonna hurt them losing Caleb Downs. I
Yeah,
think
no, I agree. I think hurting
Caleb
like losing
Downs
Downs
did
is
a
tough.
lot for that defense. I think people don't realize how good he is until he's gone. I think that
Yeah.
we're going to see levels to it between, like, no disrespect to him and Earl Little. Like, we're going to see that. We want to see that
Oh
level
yeah,
of
no, I
play.
agree. But I think Earl Little can do at least enough to cloud that Downs isn't there. At least enough. And they got McLean still back there. I don't know. I just feel like their transfers are good enough to where like they don't they're gonna take a small drop off, but it's not like a big, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Not a big drop
yeah,
off.
yeah. Fast.
So that's why I feel like, and they're getting Kenyetti Jackson back. He's their best edge coming back too. That's huge.
Yeah, but yeah. That's those are my three right there. Four, four. We can go Slick, cause you said Slick.
Oh wait, are we putting
I'm
Oregon in top five?
no.
You're not damn, I didn't think about this. Yeah,
No,
Oregon.
no, hold on. Let me think. Hold on. Scratch everything I just said.
Yeah, this
Hold
is
on.
tough
Scratch
because
everything.
like
Okay, I
like
got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
the
I got it. I
five
got it.
spot is tough because do you want to put like you have to put Indiana in the top five because they just won the Natty. You can't just not shove them
No,
out
ain't
of
no
it.
Indians in for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna
the thing is,
lie. I'm taking Ohio State out, bro. I'm
you're
taking
gonna put
Ohio.
Oregon over OSU.
No, I think Oregon's return is way more than than um than Ohio State. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's like I have them here. Ohio State's like here. It's like
Mm,
Oregon's like right here.
I'm
Because you gotta think.
trusting. Listen, I'm
Because
trusting. Yeah,
listen. The Carrion Moore is coming back, but then you also have Evan Stewart coming back, and then you also have some 5 stars coming in for them. Jalen Lott, and then we're gonna see Dante Moore another year in the system. Then you got Ukulele, uh, and then you got Brandon Finney Jr., who was one of the better cornerbacks, and he was a freshman, and he played really, really well as the cornerback one. I just like I can see them 5 in this sense, and then four slick LSU. I'm not gonna lie, LSU roster for roster, this is arguably the most talented roster in the college football world. So they got to be in there. It's a lot of expectations, and people are going to be like LSU has to win that this year.
yeah.
3 Georgia, 2
Georgia at three, bro, over OSU, gang. I
bro.
don't know.
Yes,
Is this
yes,
biased you?
yes.
I
You're
don't
going.
know, bro. I can't
No,
put. I don't.
I'm telling
I
you now.
can't. I
I'm
can't.
telling.
I don't know. I
Listen,
can't
listen.
jack
No, listen to
Georgia
me.
over
Just listen.
OSU.
Just listen. Just listen. I'm telling you this now, bro. I'm telling you this now. Ohio State, when things got going and they played a real team, those 2 losses, they hurt. For what Georgia did, they lost to Alabama when Alabama was on the heater and Ty Simpson was on the heater. Then they beat them. They beat everybody that was on the schedule last year.
Yeah, I agree.
But listen, it took a Superman performance from Trinidad Champs to beat Georgia. Just think about it. If Georgia makes the national championship, if Georgia makes the national semifinal and Ohio State don't, you're gonna be like, oh, well, that's cool. But since they
Nah,
both
bro.
lost, and they lost to Miami with Carson Beck,
Yeah, but that's a hot Miami team though. That just made the Natty.
bruh,
Listen,
that win
I
made
love.
Miami hot.
Listen, I love Georgia. I can't put. I don't trust Georgia's offense over OSU's offense, in my opinion. That's why I got to give OSU the nod over Georgia in terms of offensively. OSU has a more high power offense than Georgia. Now, OSU just got Arthur Smith. I know there's a lot of questions. We've seen Arthur Smith in the NFL, but we don't know what offense we're gonna see from
Bruh.
OSU. But as long as you still have Sid, you got Bo still,
But you
you
got,
still have
but
JJ, you got deep
But
threat vertical receivers. You got Chris Henry Jr., a 5-star freshman, by the way, too. So I'm saying I can't put them. I don't know. Offensively, that's what's gonna move the needle for me.
bro,
Defensively, Georgia got it though.
okay, okay,
But
defense. Okay,
offense,
cool.
though, I don't trust.
If
I
we go
can't
offense
trust
for
your
offense
weapons.
right now, it can go tick for tat for a lot of these positions. Like offensive line, who do you have? Ohio State's or Georgia's?
I go Georgia's offensive line.
Okay, cool. Running back, Bo Jackson or Nate Frazier?
Bo Jackson.
That,
Bo Jackson.
that's
I'm thinking
nasty.
Bo Jackson. No, I'm thinking
That's
Bo.
nasty.
No, I'm thinking
That's
Bo
nasty.
Jackson. I'm
That's
thinking Bo.
nasty.
No, I'm
That's
thinking
nasty.
Bo. Hold on, let me compare.
That's nasty.
I'm looking taking
No
Bo. I'm not
cat
going
watch.
lie.
You watch the games and you know who's better.
I'm looking
Stop.
taking Bo. I'm not going lie.
No, you're
And
not. No, you're
the
not.
whole
No, you're
rumors
not.
that people were saying that we wanted that OSU wanted Nate. I wasn't buying that one bit. But like
They
Bo,
did.
listen, Bo had 1,000 yards as a freshman.
Oh my God! You're bringing up stats. You're bringing up stats.
Bo, Nate has fumbling issues.
Nate fumbled
No, he fumbled a
that
good time.
Alabama
No,
game.
I was
Then,
watching.
then what
I
else?
was there. I saw that man fumble like 4 times, three
Nate,
to four
Nate,
times.
Nate fumbled that Alabama game. Then what else? After that Alabama game,
Texas game. I think he
his
fumbled
game.
Ole Miss game.
No, he didn't.
Let me. Hold on.
No, he didn't.
Let me see. Let me verify. He had one. He had one against Tennessee. He had one against Bama. Oh, fairs. Like I said though, I digress. I'm still taking
Bruh,
Bo.
you bring
I'm taking Bo though. I digress. I'm taking Bo
doing
though.
that.
I'm taking Bo though. And in wideouts, I'm obviously taking Jeremiah Smith over any Georgia receiver. I'm not
Okay,
going.
cool. That's fine. Julian
And I'm
saying
taking
or
and I'm
Stockton.
taking Sand over Stockton. You're not taking Sand over Gunner.
Bro, are we talking about like? Are we talking about just like you're thinking NFL? You
As a
thinking NFL is
as a
saying?
college quarterback, who are you taking,
I'm
Sand or
taking
Stockton?
bro. I've seen Gunner in big time games do more than Julian saying. Tell me I'm lying. Thank you, thank you. Like, come
I'm not.
on, bro.
I'm not.
You
I'm not
doing
taking. Listen.
bad. That's
Listen. All I'm gonna say
bad.
is, bro. All I'm gonna say is, bro. Sand. He was 19 years old, baby goat. That's what I'm saying, baby goat. Sorry, that's the biased OSU me talking. But if I'm being
Baby goat.
unbiased though,
That's
if I'm still being unbiased though, I'm still gonna take Sand only because I think Sand's is still like a better like QB reader than Gunner though. That's why I'm still taking
okay.
Sand. I think Sand just reads. Obviously, Sand they both struggle at reading the field because they're both still young and developing. But I would still take Sand over Gunner by a smidge just because Sand can read it better. Doesn't mean Gunner's not a good quarterback. Gunner is more athletic. You can do a lot more with Gunner than with Sand. You know what I mean? You can run with Gunner. You can't run with Sand. Sand really isn't really run read option or anything like
Okay,
that. But
cool.
in terms of like reading the defense, I'm gonna go Sand just because I think Sand can read blitz is better. Read 1 2 1 2 3 reads, and then you know what I'm saying, calls it a day.
All right, cool. So I literally just fried
Yeah,
you.
but yeah, damn, bro.
I literally just fried you that. So
I
now
wish
you
Justin was here
understand why I
now.
have a GTA
I wish
over
Justin
Ohio
was
State,
here. I wish Justin was
bro.
here now. I'm
But that's
crying.
what say, bro. And then tight ends, Georgia clears.
Yeah, you got Ellis,
Elias
Ethan,
Williams, Jada Rodell,
Elias.
Lawson Lucky, Ethan Barbour, and then we got Caden Prothro. Like, come on, bro. Like,
So then
come
you
on, bro. What
so
we
then
doing?
so you clear tight ends and O linemen while we got
Tight
receivers,
ends, O
running
line,
backs, and quarterbacks.
quarterback is 50-50, running back 50-50, and then wide receivers.
I,
You can
I if I,
tell
we
how.
need a third person. I don't believe quarterback is 50-50. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't
Okay, cool.
I, I don't I just
Okay,
don't see it. We're gonna have to
okay.
ask you. I don't know. I firmly believe Sam is over Gunner.
You said firmly. Okay, cool. So that means there's no argument for Gunner over Julian Shane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I picking Sam over Gunner.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's all I
All
need to
right.
hear. My two, Indiana, one's Texas. I think Texas like LSU. Hey, not gonna lie, just say it. You bought your roster. You bought your roster. You Hollywood Smothers literally committed to Alabama, enrolled in classes at Alabama. He went on a visit to Texas, and he signed a deal.
Yeah.
But that old money is different. And Texas now has Archman as their quarterback, Hollywood Smothers as their running back, then Raleek Brown from Arizona State to be a
Yeah,
1-2 punch with
really.
Hollywood Smothers.
He's insane, by the way.
Wide receiver, you have Cam Coleman, who's arguably going to be a top 7 pick in the next year's draft.
Still got a
Then you,
defense that's very
then
good
you had a
too.
defense, Colin Simmons. You hire Will Muschamp to be your defensive coordinator. So all the things that we thought of Texas not being good defensively, that's going to be shored up this offseason. I'm letting that be known right now because
Yeah.
Will Muschamp is a top 5 defensive coordinator. I'm letting
Yeah.
that be known right now. So, yes. I feel like now you're bust this season for these certain teams. Texas, I'll say
You got to play LSU,
LSU.
OSU.
In my opinion, winning a playoff game this season, I think winning a playoff game can be doable for these teams: Ohio State, Georgia,
Yeah.
Oregon, Texas Tech.
I think Natty or bust too. To go back, I can't say. I'm not gonna say OSU because they just won a Natty year. I'm not gonna say OSU.
I'm not saying now you're best with them. No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
I agree.
They
But yeah,
got to win a
Natty or
playoff
bust.
game, bro.
It has to be LSU, Texas. You can throw in Oregon too. No, actually, I lied. Don't throw.
No.
Throw in Notre Dame. Throw in Notre Dame.
Oh, winning
Throw
a
in Notre Dame.
playoff game? Yes,
No,
100%.
I think Notre Dame's Natty or bust too.
What?
I think they are low key. When you look at their roster, no, look at their roster. You got Leonard Moore, best DB. You added
Mm-hmm.
Malin Graham, Quincy Porter for the
Mm-hmm.
offense.
Mm-hmm.
CJ Carr. You
Mm-hmm.
just obviously just been in Natty I guess 2 years ago. But then again, at the end of the day, we all knew they were losing that game. Come on now, we all knew they were losing. So I think like this is Loki Natty or bust because you Loki have a really good defense. You have a great secondary with
Yeah.
McKinney and Moore. You added two stout upcoming freshman receivers, CJ Carr, obviously using Jeremiah Love, but I think they still retain their RB2 that they had. I
No,
mean double
Price
check.
going to league. Price is going to the NFL.
He is okay. Never mind. But
Yeah.
still, I still think like this is nanny or bust for Freeman though, because
No,
you went in
no,
that
it's not.
portal and you got some guys.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm saying that now. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Miami, I think winning a playoff game. I think the standard now is winning a playoff game. Like, if they keep buying quarterbacks, it's winning a playoff game for me. They gotta win a playoff game.
Who knows? Damn. Hold on.
Oh,
So you
Texas
said,
A&M as well. Texas A&M has to win the playoff game, in my opinion.
yeah, no, yeah, they do also.
Yes.
Yeah, like I feel like a bunch of these teams has to win a playoff game, or else it's like.
The season was underwhelming.
Would you say the same for Georgia? They
Yeah.
haven't won a playoff game since
Yeah, I
2022.
said. But the thing is about this year is like, I think for what Georgia did, people forgot their average age on that team was like 20. So like
Yeah, I know.
sophomores.
Yeah, they were young.
So this season coming up, they have to win a playoff game, in my opinion. Like
I
they
agree.
gotta win they gotta win a playoff game. Slick, they might as the season prolongs, we're gonna probably push them to a natty or bust expectation.
Damn.
So hey,
Wait,
that is
all
what it
right.
is.
Let's tell your five again, so they know.
Okay. Five. Oh, God just said Oregon. 5 is top between Oregon and Ohio State.
Okay.
4 we can go. 4 we can go. Who did I say 4? LSU. 4 LSU. 3 Georgia. 2 Indiana. 1 Texas.
All right. Mine. I'm switching it up. Sorry, guys. Sorry, LSU fans. We're gonna go Oregon 5, Georgia 4. The Bulldogs are gonna come after me. Ohio State 3. Gotta have Indiana 2. Swallow Daddy. Number 1, Texas.
Okay.
That's my top 5. Or way too early top 5.
All right, bet. Cool. That's a wrap on this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.